The tank inventory of India is one of the world's largest, and is built up especially in view of potential wars with Pakistan, and to a lesser degree China. Almost all of its active tanks are domestically produced in India, but based on Russian models. Let us explore the inventory. In 2001, India started receiving the modern T-90S from Russia. The T-90S is an export version of the basic T-90, and after a few years India started producing an Indian version called the T-90 Bhishma. Today, India produce an upgraded variant called the T-90 Bhishma Mk3, with improved fire control, thermal sights, ERA, and engine. Some sources have inflated the number of T-90 in service in India today, but so far around 1,200 are in service and an order of 450 are in production. The most numerous tank type in service today in India is the T-72. In 1978, India started receiving its first T-72 tanks from the Soviet Union, and in 1982 India started producing its own variant called the T-72IA. India received around 650 T-72M and M1 export from the Soviet Union, but have domestically produced around 1,900 units from T-72IA Mk1 to the modern T-72 Combat Improved IA. The most modern version have huge improvements compared to the basic T-72M1. In 2003, production of the indigenously developed Arjun tank started, and deliveries started in 2004, but only 124 tanks of the first variant, the Arjun Mk1 were delivered. There have been problems with production because of supply chain issues with deliveries of German parts for the tank. Recently, production of the improved Arjun Mk1A started. A few of them have entered service, while 118 are on order. The new Arjun model have improved armor and ERA. Soon, a second tank type that is a purely Indian-developed tank type is going to enter service, namely the Zorawar light tank. The first prototype was finished in 2024, and trials are currently ongoing, with full induction planned by 2027. The tank have a 105mm high-pressure gun, but have lighter armor than main battle tanks. Its intended use is in mountainous areas where main battle tanks cannot operate. So far 59 units are on order, with a total planned amount of 354 in the future. In 2025, the Namaka 2, or NAG missile carrier Mk2, had its field evaluations completed. This is a dedicated ATGM tank destroyer, based on a modified and stretched BMP-2. The Mk1 had its prototype testing in 2008, but it is the Mk2 that is going to be started produced, with an initial procurement of 13 vehicles now ordered, and it is highly likely that amount is going to be much higher in the future. The missile carrier can fire 6 missiles in 20 seconds, and it will replace older units. Today, India still have in service the Soviet 9P-148 Concourse missile carrier, based on the BRDM-2 vehicle. In the mid-1980s, India received 110 of these vehicles from the Soviet Union, and today around 50 of these are still in service. These are slated for replacement when the NAG missile carrier start entering service. The 9P-148 have been locally upgraded with an Indian missile, namely the Concourse M with tandem warhead and thermal imaging. Today, a little under 3,900 tanks and anti-tank vehicles are in service. A lot of sources state higher numbers, but that is mainly because they exaggerate the numbers of T-90, when they include ordered vehicles with vehicles in actual service. The approximate numbers are these in its inventory: 1,200 T-90, 2,500 T-72, 126 Arjun, and around 59 P-148 missile carriers, 450 T-90, 118 Arjun, 13 Namaka missile carriers and soon 354 Zorawar light tanks are on order, bringing the total to 4,760 units. Please like and subscribe.